Putting multiple plots on the same graph can be done, provided you have always saved your plots in a variable. So for the heat map, we saved the plot in a variable called P. And for the volcano plot, I also saved the plot in a variable called P2. So, and now we are going to put these two plots, the volcano plot and the heat map, on the same graph. If you want to plot multiple different plots on the same graph, you end up here with this Patchwork package. There are many packages that you can use for plotting multiple plots on the same graph. This is the easiest. It's really easy to use. And it can also put tables on the graph if you want to. So everything is supported in this one single package called Patchwork. Now, how does it work? So it assumes that your plots have been saved in variables, and then it allows you to combine them with these simple mathematical operators. The plus will put them on the same graph, and it's Patchwork that will look, or that will decide what is the best configuration. So putting them next to each other or putting them under each other, he will decide what is the best. If you want to decide this, you have to use here either the pipe or the slash. With the pipe, you're going to force Patchwork to put these two plots next to each other. With the slash, you're going to force him to put them under each other. So here, in these two cases, you decide how to put them on the graph. With the plus, it's Patchwork itself who decides. Of course, you can combine more than two plots. If you have 3 plots, for instance, you can combine them all 3 on the same graph. And once you start having more than 2 plots, these brackets are very useful, because they show the priority, like they always do in mathematics. Yeah? So what is this going to create? It's going to create a graph where you put plot P1 on top, and under plot P1, you will plot P2 and plot P3 next to each other. So plot 1 will be at the top, plot 2 will come under it, and plot 3 will come next to plot 2, under plot number 1. Yeah? So you can completely define what the layout of your graph should be, how to arrange the different plots. On top of that, Patchwork has additional functions that you can use to specify exactly how to combine the plots on a graph. So, and the most important functions are listed here. The annotation function is something that you often need because it can make an overall title of the graph using the title argument. Yeah. And you typically also use it because you want to add labels to each plot. So the A, B, C that you see here. Yeah. This is generated by specifying the tag levels argument. So when you set tag levels equal to A, then he will label the first plot as A, the second plot as B, and the third as C. So A, B, C, and so on. Yeah. If you set it equal to 1, for instance, he will call the first plot 1, the second plot 2, the third plot 3. So you would get 1, 2, 3 instead of A, B, C. How do you add plot annotation? So this Patchwork is specifically made for working with ggplots. So it follows the ggplot philosophy. So what you do is you first specify your configuration like this. So you say, hey, put these two next to each other. And then you do P, so you save it in P, and then you do P plus, and then one of these functions, P plus plot annotation, for instance. So it works exactly like ggplot. Yeah? You first specify how you want to combine them, and then you can add extra layers to that.